Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much everyone for joining me here today. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Data shows that recurring monthly stimulus payments should be provided to millions of Americans. The U.S. Labor Department has just announced that people on unemployment could get a one-time check from states. On Thursday, Insider obtained guidance from the Department of Labor on how states could renew federal unemployment aid that is set to expire for millions of Americans in just 11 days. If they wanted to, states across the nation could issue periodic or one-time relief payments to millions of workers who are currently on unemployment. As this crisis surges and the economy still struggles to stay open, Congress and the Biden administration are allowing benefits to expire. The Century Foundation projected that nearly 7.5 million U.S. workers would lose all their benefits in September. And the People's Policy Project estimates that 20 million workers would experience sharp cuts to their income. Though the Biden administration recently paved the way for states to extend jobless aid on their own using leftover money from the March stimulus law, it does not appear likely that many will do so. Several have cited dwindling federal funding and the need for further congressional action. Half of the states across the U.S. have already designated the bulk of their federal relief money for purposes like ensuring schools and colleges can educate virtually, alleviating homelessness, or strengthening mental health resources. In addition, 26 mostly GOP-led states ended some benefit programs well before their scheduled end on September 6. Relief would largely be contingent on how big of a financial cushion states have, but there is already at least one example of states putting those stimulus funds towards checks. Millions of California residents are set to get direct payments, partially subsidized by the American Rescue Plan. As Insider reported, the state recently enacted a $100 billion recovery package, whose surplus, it said, is fueled by a resurgent economy, a surge in state revenues, and additional federal recovery funds. Under this package, according to the state, about two-thirds of Californians will qualify for a $600 stimulus check, and families with children who qualify would get an extra $500. Californians have already begun receiving the second round of golden stimulus payments. During the second round, a $600 payment will be sent to taxpayers with a Social Security number making $75,000 or less, but who did not receive a first payment, and a $1,000 payment to qualified individual taxpayer identification number filers earning $75,000 or less, or have one or more dependents. Additional payments for families with dependents who file with a Social Security number with one or more dependents are eligible for an additional $500. As Newsweek reported, the White House has been sent 2 letters signed by 26 Democrats pushing and urging for the enactment of so-called automatic stabilizers for expanded unemployment and stimulus checks. They all say that this will help prevent the kind of partisan gridlock that stalled relief packages during this crisis. Automatic stabilizers would help lawmakers avoid negotiations tied to each relief package. One possibility is to use unemployment as a stabilizer, though any economic indicator might work. With legislation that includes unemployment as an automatic stabilizer, the number of jobless Americans who fell below a predetermined level would trigger a relief payment. When the unemployment rate rises above that level, then the relief would be automatically pulled back. There is a large number of Democrats right now that are pushing for more financial relief in the form of a one-time payment or recurring payment. President Biden has said that he's looking into a fourth payment. Biden's focus right now has also been on tax credits for childcare expenses and other costs. But millions of Americans say that more stimulus money is needed to help those who keep struggling financially. Even though the U.S. economy has shown strong growth of late, it ticked up at an annualized rate of 6.4% during the first quarter. Many Americans remain in tough economic straits. About 4 in 10 Americans say that their income remains below its pre-crisis levels, citing data from TransUnion. There are still many Americans who are still waiting to receive their third stimulus payment. According to the U.S. Department of Treasury website, more than 171 million payments of up to $1,400 per person have been sent out. That is over 1.2 million direct deposits, valued at over $2.2 billion, with the remainder being paper checks. So if you are still missing your fourth check, Please know that the Internal Revenue Service will continue to make economic impact payments weekly. I hope you found some of this information helpful. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below the keyword of the day. Please know that there will be a keyword in each video. Whomever has the most correct keywords entered by next Friday will be automatically placed on the giveaway. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and have a very blessed weekend.